Yes, good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, please, please forgive us for these breaks because it's because of the power outages. And let me quickly say and highlight that if we continue having these breaks in network, we are going to postpone this program to tomorrow, hoping that tomorrow we have a stable supply, a stable power supply. It's something that is beyond our control. So this broadcast was supposed to start at 7, but due to the power outages, is beyond us. But like I said, please, these messages need to be posted. The main topic of the day, the main subject we are discussing is Kurova Makuva. Now, because of our time and because of these breaks that have been taking place due to power, the lack of it, I'm simply going to introduce this topic, and then I think tomorrow we'll then go into detail. I'm going to pose questions that I want you as a Christian to sleep over. Questions like, should a Christian be involved in the ritual of Kurova Guva? Should a Christian be involved? Why am I being specific? Why am I talking of a Christian? I'm talking of a Christian because Christians are bound. Christians are governed by the word of God, right? And it is the standard for our lives. So the word of God is the standard for our lives. We are governed by the word of God. Remember the words of David. He said, I have hidden your word in my heart so that I may not sin against you. Which means David is saying the word of God has restrictive power. The more word in you, the less you sin. Meaning also that the less word in you, the more you sin. So the only thing that has got restrictive power to sin is the word of God. And I want you to remember and I want you to recall that, or maybe understand that when God called Israel, he called it his firstborn. When God called Israel, he distinguished Israel by his presence. That's why in the book of Exodus 33, at one time, Prophet Moses said to God, if your presence does not go with us, then we are not going to leave this place. How will other nations know that we are, and I as your prophet am a distinguished man and we are a distinguished people? In other words, he's saying only your presence makes the difference. Only your presence distinguishes Israel from the rest of the nations. So the ritual of Kurova Guva, it's a traditional rite, right? It's a traditional practice, something that has been practiced from time immemorial.